What's up guys, welcome back to today's YouTube video. I know it's been a while, but today's a pretty special video. A few years ago, you guys may know if you follow any of my Instagram or stuff, which you should, is I had my first car was a 98 Mustang GT, and I sold that a while back to my brother, and then he ended up having issues. And the end of the story, I got the car back, and it needs a torque converter and some other stuff. So I'm gonna be showing you guys the progress of what we do to it and how far we get today. First things first, we gotta head to the shop and get some tools. I don't have all the tools here to do it, but I'm gonna show you guys the new daily. I got rid of the Tahoe a while back. That was my daily for a little bit. 2013 WRX 5-speed manual. It's the daily right now. Traded the Tahoe for it. It's an PT edition. So let's hit the road. Had to get the eats, of course. Now we just gotta head to the shop. Get to the shop, and I'm gonna show you guys what I had to grab. Stop right now. This is I got some sockets, impact, some extensions. So I already have a lot of tools there. I just need an impact mostly. But this little rock around of the car. So we got the car in the air and everything. I moved it earlier, got it on some little bit better ground. So now it's time. The whole issue with it is basically the torque converter's bad. Just had a new transmission put in it, and this car's luck strike, and the torque converter's bad in it. So I gotta take out the brand new transmission that was put in here and put in a new torque converter, and I'm gonna do a different flag. I'm gonna do a different torque converter. I'm gonna do it a different way than the previous owner did. So right now I'm getting the exhaust bolts off. I mean, you can't even see them. You can kind of see them from right here. Right there. I gotta get that exhaust. I got that side off. Now I just gotta get the O2 sensor off and then get the bolt. Alright, we're under the car right now, driver's side. I already broke both of the nuts loose on this exhaust here. I just got to get the O2 sensor out, and then this side's done. I got the O2 sensor out and the nuts on this side out already. So we're looking pretty good on that side. After we get the exhaust off, we're going to get the starter, and then we'll get the drive shaft, and then we'll get the transmission, and then shifter linkage and stuff. So all right, got the exhaust off on both sides. It's all off, everything's off. We will not be putting all this back on. We're gonna so you can see somebody's custom work here. I don't even know why they would do this on the factory cats. We're gonna put some high flow cats. All of that's going bye-bye, and it's going to be an X pipe instead of an H pipe. And I want them leaving there, not out the back. But got all that out. Now I'm going to go ahead and spend 5 hours on the starter. Wish me luck. Alright guys, it's getting dark. I could not get the starter out. That third bolt with all the extensions, I can get that out tomorrow. But this is how it sits right now. I got the exhaust off. I got the 2 other bolts out of the starter. The top bell housing bolt is loose. So I'm just going to get the starter out tomorrow morning, and I'll see you guys then. Alright, we got the 3rd starter bolt, the top one out. Starter's out. Now we just got to finish getting the drive shaft off. All the bell housing bolts are loose, and then the transmission can come out. Alright, we got everything off the transmission, all the bell housing bolts out. Last thing we got to get now is the shifter linkage, just these 2 bolts. And then everything else is off, got the drive shaft off. But you got all the bell housing bolts off. We're gonna leave the torque converter on there and take the torque converter off on the car. So, but it's about ready. We don't have a transmission jack. We're doing it on the ground. So, all right, I got the transmission out all on the ground. And so this is where this video is gonna end. And the next video will be us putting the transmission back on with the torque, without the torque converter. Because the whole deal was that they had a brand new transmission and a brand new torque converter put in it, and it made this real loud thumping sound, like from the back of the motor, like it was the torque converter. And I think it is. I don't think the motor's bad. So I think the torque converter was bad, and it was a real shoddy shop that did it too. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that off, put the transmission back on, hear it run, and if it is the motor, that means the whole motor's got to come out. But if it doesn't make the noise, then I'm going to go ahead, get a new torque converter. I already have a different transmission for it. Put that in, and it'll be a beast back on the streets. If it is the torque converter, hopefully it is, the next mods be 410 gears. Already got the subs in it. And 410 gears, and hopefully, you know, maybe some different taillights. And I want to do speedy boom tubes on the side here. But that'll be the end of today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.